No, it's not a tank, it's a legend. Tank T-34. Soviet medium tank, the most mass-produced tank of World War II. And guys, it has been in service with more than 40 nations. Just have a look. It's impressive even nowadays. '80th anniversary of Victory Parade. It's a legend. Hello, my dear viewers. My name is Marina and welcome to Russia, welcome to Moscow, and welcome to my channel Made in Rusland, where we dive deep into glorious and mysterious and sometimes hilariously complex world of Russian culture and history. And I have a great surprise for you today because we celebrate one more great holiday. And I hope you're with me. Let's get started. Today we are marching straight into history, quite literally onto Red Square, where an immersive exhibition is bringing the Victory Parade back to life. Can you hear the sounds of Katyusha song? Расцветали яблони и груши, проплыли туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Tanks are rolling and flags are waving. And musicians play military songs. And no, it's not 1945. It's exactly 2025. Yes, this is how my Russia remembers, not quietly, not passively, but with full cinematic 360 degrees around and with Dolby surround sound. But what is this exhibition? So, this is Red Square. Majestic, iconic and timeless. And now imagine a military time machine is landing right in the middle of it. That's essentially what this exhibition is. It's called Victory Day, the immersive experience. It's high-tech and high-emotion tribute to the legendary Victory Parade that took place here in 1945. Back then, Soviet soldiers marched across cobblestones in 1945 in real boots, and now in 2025 there are a great deal of visitors, Muscovites, families with kids, guests of our city. And you know, guys, what? It's really very, very touching to remember our great history, the history of great patriotic war. Yes, we don't say the Second World War. It's not about us. For us, it's great patriotic war. And this Immersive exhibition is about the great deeds of our ancestors. Let's rewind. The original Victory Parade was held on June 24, exactly 80 years ago, in 1945. And not May 9, as many think. But why it was delayed? Because even Soviet logistics needed a few weeks, 1 month and more, just to organize everything. To organize 40,000 soldiers and 1,900 military vehicles and one impressive horse. Yes, Marshal Zhukov rode into history on a white stallion, very symbolic and very photogenic. And in an even more dramatic touch, soldiers threw captured Nazi banners at the foot of Lenin's mausoleum, right here. Powerful? Absolutely. Fast forward to today. You, for example, a humble tourist or curious Muscovite, step on Red Square, and suddenly you are not longer in 2025. Through light and sound and projections and everything, multimedia, yes. You are transported to the atmosphere of 1945.
Сталинград.
Теперь твоя подруга недалеко провожу. Белой вьюгой, вьюгой след запрошу. Дрогнул Теркин, замерзая на постели снеговой. Я не звал тебя, касая, я солдат еще живой. Смерть, смеясь, нагнулась ниже. Полно, молодец, я-то знаю, я-то вижу, ты живой, да не жилец.
The vibe here is really very, very historical. I'm really thrilled. And I can't stop crying.
Что это за время?
And by the way, I can hear foreign languages around me, so it means there are many foreigners today. You can even try waving signal flags. What makes this exhibition unique? What do you make of that, my dear viewers? I think it's a mix of Soviet nostalgia and modern technologies all together. my dear viewers, the famous fountain, the fountain of 1945, is back in action here at the exhibition on Red Square. The Fountain of Victory. Absolutely the same it was in 1945. Oh, just imagine this fountain first burst to life at the Victory Parade right after the end of Great Patriotic War. I just close my eyes and imagine happy dancing Soviet soldiers, flying caps, and water shooting into the space. Back then, it was all about celebration. Now it's all about immersion. Just immerse yourself fully into the past. Carefully rebuilt from old photos and Soviet blueprints, this fountain doesn't just squirt, it sings, sparkles, and tells a story. Oh, a lot of Chinese tourists. And our terrific St. Basil's Cathedral. So I would like to show you some military vehicles that took part in a Great Patriotic War. I know, my dear viewers, that you adore watching military equipment.
Good.
Soviet city bus for 29 passengers. Wow, vehicle gas M1, Soviet passenger car that became the first mass domestic passenger car, and it was a kind of taxi. Soviet World War II fighter aircraft. Yak-3, yes. Truck Gas AA, Soviet medium-duty truck designed to carry 1.5 tons of cargo. Limousine ZIS 110, Soviet executive 7-seater car used in a special purpose garage taxi service as an ambulance. Looks amazing. Oh, it's Soviet alternative to American Willys car. Soviet military off-road vehicle. What's next? Again, aircraft. You see, more and more people are coming to visit this exhibition, so it's not so easy to come closer to vehicles. So it's Night Bomber PO2, Soviet multi-purpose biplane, the most mass-produced biplane in history. What this exhibition proves is that the Victory Parade is not just about history, it's about our identity. Memory in Russia is not that just gathers dust on the shelves. Our memory is here, together with people, together with their heroic deeds. I'm really crying when I hear these military Soviet songs, because my grandfathers were fighting against Nazis, and your grandfathers and grandmothers and great-grandfathers were fighting against Nazis, and we keep it in our hearts.
кожан танцевал. Помню, как в памятный вечер падал платочек твой с плеч, как провожала и обещала синий платочек сберечь. И пусть со мной не сегодня, любимой родной, знаю, с любовью ты к изголовью прячешь платок голубой. И все знаю, с любовью ты
This is not just immersive exhibition. In my opinion, it's not entertainment. It's a bridge between generations.
Голос живой, и между строчек синий платочек снова встает предо мной. И часто в бой провожает меня образ твой. Чувствую рядом с любящим взглядом ты постоянно со мной. И все
Чувствую рядом с любящим взглядом
ты
постоянно со мной.
Сколько заветных платочков.
My dear viewers, I invite you to observe some tanks, Soviet tanks. And have you any ideas what's here? Oh yes, it's tank KV-1. Soviet heavy tank characterized by high survivability on the battlefield. And now self-propelled unit ICU-152. I have no words, guys. You see everything with your own eyes. And finally, self-propelled unit Su-100. It's a great surprise to see Soviet tanks here, in this location, in this space. I mean, Red Square. But it's very, very patriotic, yes? What do you make of that? Write down in the comments, my dear viewers, please. I'm waiting for your comments, always. So, my dear friend, what can I say? This exhibition is very informative, is very immersive. And in true Russian style. A little bit dramatic, yes, because I was crying for many times. Listening to these songs and watching documentaries. So come for the tanks, stay for the holograms, maybe live with a deep understanding of what victory still means for us today. I mean, for all Soviet people, for Russians. And I hope it's clear for you now that history in Russia doesn't repeat itself, it reenacts. And see you next time, Made in Rusland.